오늘 읽어볼 책은 인젤라가 요즘 계속 한 번씩 시도하는 A to G 시리즈, A to G 미스터리. 재미있는 것 같아요. 이게 책가복인데 별로 어렵지는 않은데 이렇게 알맹이는 이렇게 그림도 있고 애들 보는 책인데 이게 너무 종이가 별로야. 종이가 우리나라 책들은 종이 완전 짱짱한데 이거 너무 우리 그냥 하는 말로 똥종이. 이렇게 제목이 The Jaguar's Jaw. 제규의 보석이라는데. Jaguar's Jaw. 이거는 Welcome to A to Z Mystery on location in New York City. 뉴욕시리에서 일어났던 일인가 봐. 타임스퀘어도 보이고 엠파이어 스테이트 빌딩이 있는 거 보니까 되게 오래된 이야기인가 봐. 이렇게 엠파이어 스테이트 빌딩. Okay. Chapter 1. Dink spread the note on his knee and read it out loud. Dear nephew Donny, I'm so happy that you're coming to visit. You and your friends are going to love New York City. I will meet your train at 4 o'clock on Friday at Grand Central Station. Love, Uncle Warren. 알 발음 진짜. Uncle Warren. 할아버지네, 엉클이. Uncle Warren Duncan. Uncle Warren Duncan had white hair and a big smile. He carried an umbrella and wore a red carnation in his lapel. 빨간 색깔 카네이션을 꽂고 우산 들고 그런 거 보니까 이분이 아마도 영국 신사? His eyeglasses twinkling on the ground right. Donny, welcome, he said. He came at the keys. How was your train ride? Are you hungry? We are fine, Dink said. The train was great, and Mom packed the sandwich for us. Splendid. Dink's uncle gave him a big hug. And whom have we here? He asked, peering through. 이게 정말 안 되나? Peering through his round glasses. Josie and Rossroad. 얘네들 저번에 나왔던 애들이네. Josie and Rossroad. Dink said, my best friend. Marvelous. Uncle Warren said, shaking their hand. Now let's go find a cab. Follow me. Uncle Warren marched up a long ramp with their kids right behind him. A moment later, they entered the biggest room Dink had ever seen. Hundreds of people bustled in every direction. A deep voice announcing train arrival and departure echoed over the loudspeaker. 막 이렇게 소리가 왕왕왕 울리는 거지. 8시 30분. 부산행 기차가 곧 출발할 예정이오니 이렇게 막 울리면서 소리가 나온 거지. Pieces of rugs were kept around the gleaming marble floor. Try as he might, Bink couldn't take it all in. Uncle Warren said, "This is Grand Central Station's main 터미널. Look up." 여기가 그랜드 센트럴 스테이션의 중앙이라서 안 가봤는데 멋있긴 하겠다. The kids tipped their head back and look up and up. Gold printed star. 금색 별만, golden printed star and animal danced across emerald green ceiling. 초록 색깔 천정에 동물들 이런 거, 금색 별 이렇게 있고. This is so awesome, Joshi said. Look, there's a bull and a goat. Turtles and Capricorn, the zodiac signs. Dear boy, Uncle Warren explained it now onward. 이제 가자. 이렇게 onward 하면 이제 가자. 이렇게 되는 거야. Uncle Warren marched them toward an exit. The kids followed him out of the building. The street outside the Grand Central Station was a shock to Dink. His ears were blessed by horn honking. 빵빵 빵빵 하고 있는 거지. Squealing music, raining, and food vendor shouting. 음식 파는 사람 소리 지르고 음악 소리도 들리고 막 빵빵거리고 막 뭐가 이렇게 부서진 철컹철컹 부서지는 소리도 나고 그런 거. Welcome to Big Apple. 애플이라고 하는 거예요. Big Apple. Welcome to the Big Apple. Uncle Warren said he waved his umbrella and whistled. Yellow cab jumped up and screeched to a halt 3 inches from Uncle Warren's shiny black shoe. Uncle Warren yanked off the rear door. In youngsters, 어린애들은 들어가세요 이런 거. He cried. They had barely sat down and shut the door when the car rushed back into traffic. 이제부터 차가 막히는 곳으로 들어가. Where to? 어디 가십니까? Where to? 어디 가십니까? Where to? The driver asked over her shoulder. Number 3 Foothill West 110th Street. Uncle Warren said. He turned to the kids. We will stop at the museum first. 요즘 들렀다가 집에 가나 봐. 짐도 있을 텐데. He said, I'm expecting a shipment from South America. Dink set up as a driver zigzagged her way up and a wide avenue. With his nose to the glass. Dink watched it. 코에다 창문에다 코를 이렇게 빡 쫙 대고 구경하는 거지. They've watched thousands of cars, taxis, buses, bikes, and people dodgy one another. Even through the closed taxi window, he could hear the throwing, throwing floors of the huge city. 20 minutes later, the cab hurried to a stop in front of a building made of white marble. Here we are, the driver said. Uncle Warren handed her a few bill. Keep the change, please. Keep the change. 하면은 keep the change 하면은 거슬러 주세요. 이런 건가? 아니면은 남은 돈 가지세요라는 뜻인가? 요거 한번 알아봐야겠다. Keep the change. Okay. Thank you, Mr. 잠 가지세요라는 뜻인 것 같은데, keep the change. The driver said, smiling into her rear view mirror. Uncle Warren and the kids hurried out of the taxi. This is where I work. 아, 뮤지엄에서 일하시나 봐. Uncle Warren said uh, he pointed to a small red sign next to a green door. The sign read the Hotel Museum. Hotel Museum. Lincoln noted that it was a rough quarter here. Trees stood in front of the buildings, and a few kids were drawing chalk pictures on the sidewalk. From a window across the street came the sound of someone playing a piano. Suddenly, he heard a voice call out, "William! Hello!" He saw a smiling man and woman standing in front of a small restaurant next to the museum. Behind them, a sign above a wide window read "Red Hat Hut." Read "Red Hat Hit" by store. Come meet my friends. Uncle Warren said, heading toward the couple. He introduced the kids, and this is Jim Paul and his wife, Yvonne. Uncle Warren said. Uncle Warren pointed to a sign. The sign. These lovely people won the best French restaurant in New York. Hello, the man and woman said, smiling. Nice to meet you, the kids said all together. Yvonne turned to Uncle Warren. I came, she said, a big heavy box. Pullman carried it upstairs to your office. Jim Paul reached into his pocket. I went out with them, then locked the door when they left. He said, dropping a key on a brass ring into Uncle Warren's hand. What's in the box? Fink asked. Uncle Warren winked. Nothing much. 별거 아니야. Nothing much. 별일 없어. 별거 아니야. 그래서 그래가지고 what's up? Nothing much. Nothing too much. 이렇게 표현하는 거구나. He said only priceless gold. 값을 매길 수 없는 골드가 되겠네. Chapter. A kids followed Uncle Warren through the green door. They climbed it, carpet, carpeted stairs to a door with a frost protected glass window. I could wear a rocket it and they walked into a spacious, dimly lit office. A wooden crate, crate, a wooden crate nearly as tall as Dink sat on the place and sat on the floor. Dink looked around the room. A desk and some chairs were arranged on an oriental rug. A fish tank bubbled quickly near the desk. Against one wall stood a bookcase. 음, 책장이 있었어를 서 있었어라고 표현하는구나. Against one wall stood a bookcase. 이렇게. Think picked through. Okay. Think picked the throw 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 throw. Think pick the throw. Think pick the throw one up. Okay. Think pick through another door and saw a computer, a desk, a file cabinet, and some bookshelves. My assistant walked in there. Uncle Warren said he took the afternoon off. 오후에는 자리를 비우는구나. It's his daughter's birthday. 생일이래, 걔네 부하직원. And they've gone to the Jew. You have a Jew? Josh asked. Yes, right here in Manhattan. We have the Central Park Jew. Uncle Warren said, it's pretty small, but there's also the bronze Jew, which is which is animals. Uncle Warren flipped up 3 switches, flip, 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 on the wall. Suddenly, a ceiling fan began wheeling around. The music came from hidden speaker. Overhead right came down to them. Came down on them. This is a cool office, Dick said. Thank you. His uncle said. He pointed to the fish tank. Who'd like to feed my little friend? I would. Miss Rose said. Uncle Warren handed her a container of fish food and showed her how much put to sparkling on the water. Look at this, Joshi said, lifting a shiny silver dagger off the desk. The blade was curved and the handle was shaped like a soaring hook. Careful, Uncle Warren said. It's sharp. I use it as a rather often. 편지할 때 쓰는 칼, 뾰족한 거. Is it real silver? Josh asked. 진짜 금이에요? Uncle Warren nodded. It was made in Spain more than 300 years ago. 300년 전에 만들어진, 스페인에서 만들어진 걸 갖다 봉투 뜯는 데 쓰고 있어. 그 은으로 된 거. I can see my reflection in it. She said, Uncle Warren Rocket. That's because my assistant appreciates it every morning. Joshi whipped the red opener on his t-shirt and placed it back on the desk. Now, let's see what we have here. Uncle Warren said he dropped his shirt jacket over the chair, then dragged a toolbox from the closet. He selected the small crowbar from among the tools, putting the sharp end of the bar under the crate's lid. 뚜껑이지, 이제. 리드가 뚜껑이야. 캡 아니고 리드라고 하더라고. He pried, period, he pried, right the top of inside were mound of white packing peanuts. I go where reached through the peanuts and pulled out a small package wrapping in brown paper. He stripped it away the paper to label 하는 것도 label layered of plastic bubble wrap. He carefully removed the plastic and held up a gold cup. Cool, said Joshi. Uncle Warren grinned at the kids. Lovely, isn't it? He said, this is a drinking cup made by the Incan people in the 1500s. Imagine almost 500 years ago. Have you studied the Incas in the school? The kids shook their head. 1500년 전에 잉카인들이 사용하던 금으로 된 컵을 본 거니까. 벌써 됐다. Well, the Incas live in the Peru, in South America. The Peru Museum is going to display some of their pottery and gold sculpture. 어렵다. 피 발음 이거 어렵네. sculpture. Leaning over the side of the crate, Uncle Warren dragged deeper into the peanuts. Aha! I think this is the Jaguar. Grunting, he ripped it out a much bigger package. It was as long as Dinkel's arm and nearly as big around as his waist. The heavy package made a solid thud as Uncle Warren sat in on his desk. What is it? What's it? What is so heavy? Josh asked. The gold is heavy metal. 금으로 된 건가 봐. Uncle Warren explained it. The Incas admire Jaguar for their strength and cunning. This one is made of solid gold. It it holds a Havers emerald in its front paw. Can you see it? Asked Rose. Yes, but not until tomorrow. 내일까지는 안 돼. He said, Dr. Pitt will be here at 9 o'clock. He worked for the Society of Income Treasures. Dr. Pitt will inspect every piece as it comes out of its wrapping. Why? Josh asked it. To make sure everything has arrived safely. Uncle Warren said these pieces are priceless, to sure. Uncle Warren put the Jaguar back in the crate. Sleep well, Zelda, sleep well, said he said. Then he reached into the toolbox and handed Joshi a hammer. Let's rewrap the cup and put it back. Then nail the crate shut again till tomorrow. After they finish it, Uncle Warren said, now let's walk to my apartment. We will leave your backpacks Roger, with Roger. Then we will treat you to a New York dinner. Who's Roger? Rose asked. He's the doorman in my apartment building. Uncle Will said he opened the door for tenants, tenant and whistled for taxis. Can we eat at your friend's restaurants? Josie asked. Yes, but not today. No, not tonight. 하자, 오늘 저녁은 아니야. Uncle Will said, I am saving that for your last night in the city. What kinds of food do you like? Pizza and ice cream, Josie said. Think rapid. Josie will eat anything, he said. I mean, do you want Japanese, Chinese, Italian, Greek, Indian, or Mexican food? Thinks Uncle asked. Why don't you pick? Think said. We love the surprise. 왜 골라야 되죠? 우리 놀라는 거 좋아해요. Uncle Warren flipped down the wall switch. The right music and ceiling fan all went off. The kids followed him out of the office. Then, a surprise you should have, he said, and pulled the door shut behind them. Chapter 3. Think his uncle lived in a squat gray building a few blocks from the museum. A tall man in a green uniform opened the door. Good evening, Mr. Duncan. The man said, Hello, Roger. Keith. This is Roger Hobart. Uncle Warren put his hand on Dick's shoulder. This is my nephew, Donny, and these are his toys from Connect, Connect, Connecticut. 얘네들 코네티컷에 사는구나. From Connecticut, Josie and Rose. Rose smiled at the kids. Welcome to New York, he said. Will you watch their backpacks while we are out? 가방 좀 맡아주시겠어요? Will you watch their Will you watch their backpacks while we are out? 잠깐 나가 있는 거야. 우리 나갔다 올 동안에 백팩 좀 봐줘요. 맡아줘요. Uncle Warren's kid, I'm taking the kids for dinner. Any suggestion? Roger Rabbit. He's smart. How about the panda place for Chinese? Perfect. Uncle Warren said, how about it, kids? I've never eaten Chinese food. So she said, what's it like? Delicious. And there are about a million's choice on the menu, Rose said. All right. So she said, I'm game. Binka said, me too, Rose said. Can we eat with the chopstick? Uncle Vera said, of course. They walked to a street called Broadway. 아, 브로드웨이를 이제 걸어가는구나. 그러면 이거 뮤지엄이 브로드웨이에서 몇 블럭 정도 떨어져 있는 아저씨네 집은 브로드웨이에서 조금 가깝고 그런 거구나. The white sidewalk were crowded with people. Light began to come on in store window. A man leaned against a building, playing softly on a saxophone. The saxophone case lay often at his feet. Look, Josie whispered, there's money in that guy's case. If people like his playing, they give him money. Uncle Warren explained it. He dropped a dollar bill into the case. The kids each dropped some change. 그러니까 change라는 말이 동전인가 봐. 그래가지고 keeping the change 하면은 산도 놔둬요라는 뜻인가 봐. Dropped some change and getting a smile from the sax player. 사x player? 그럼 또 뭐야? 그러니까 카톡 보냈네? 근데 카톡에 뭐라 적혀 있는 거야? 참. 친구가 선물 받아. 친구가 보낸 선물. 카카오 페이지와 함께 하세요. 오케이. 나도 요즘 네이버 그게 조금 질리고 있었어. 카카오 페이지. 오케이. 카카오 페이지를 좀 갈아타볼까? 여가도 볼 수 있잖아, 카카오 페이지. 전체가 불안하게 하려면 어떻게 해야 돼? 이렇게 카카오 페이지 아프 로드 일단 요거는 놔두고 어디까지 읽었지? 이게 발음 되게 조심스럽네. 색, 섹스, 섹스, 섹, 섹 플레이어, 삭 플레이어. 그러니까 삭스 플레이어, 삭, 섹스 플레이어. Here we are. Uncle Warren said a few minutes later. The panda place had a shiny red door with the fake panda bear standing on either side. A smiling host welcomed them to the restaurant. 2 hours later, Josh leaned back from the table and stuffed 뭘까요? 너무 궁금하면 찾아봐야 해요. 이렇게 어디 있지? 4점. 귤이다. 기대다. 아, 이렇게 삐딱하게 기대는 건 이 귤이라는 사람들이 되게 많네. 음. 아, a smiling host welcomed them to the restaurant. 2 hours later, Josh leaned back from the table. I'm stop it, he said. 2시간 동안 밥을 먹은 거야. The waitress brought the bill and placed a fortune cookie in front of each of them. Inside this cookie, you will find a slip of paper telling your fortune. Uncle Warren said, some people think that if you eat the cookie, your fortune will come true. Can I save mine here later? 아, 이거 보관했다. 나중에 해도 될까? 딩크 너무 배부른가 봐. 딩크 asked, my stomach is ready to burst. Good idea. You will have the cookies at home. 집에 가져가자. Uncle Warren said he paid the bill and left the panda place. By the way, how were those black slimy things on my chicken? Josh asked as they walked around Broadway. Seaweed. No way. Donnie is right. Uncle Will said, but seaweed is good for you. Good for fish here. Maybe, Josh said. It started to rain, so they walked quickly at the apartment. Roger handed them their backpack. How was dinner? He asked. I ate black seaweed. 김 먹었는데 어때서? 역시 못 read. Roger grinned. Good stuff, isn't it? He said. He asked Uncle Warren, and the kids rode the elevator to the 10th floor. Then walked down the hall to a great door. Welcome to my little apartment. Uncle Warren said and led them inside. Uncle Warren's living room was filled with old, comfortable looking furniture. 되게 오래되고 편안해 보이는 가구들로 가득 차 있었어. 라는 거지. 다시 해볼까? Uncle Warren's living room was filled with old, comfortable looking furniture. The carpet on the floor was big and soft. Paintings hung on the white wall between overflowing bookcase. Neat place, Uncle Warren. 깔끔한데요? 라고 얘기하는 거지. Think said, thank you, Donny. What's Rose? You get the guest room? Uncle Warren said, you two boys can share the fold-out sofa here in the living room. 접이식 소파를 같이 쓰도록 해라. 이렇게. Okay, you two boys share the fold-out sofa. Fold-out sofa. Fold-out sofa. 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 Fold-out sofa. Fold-out sofa. Here in the living room. When they were all in their pajama, they gathered around the dining room table to open their fortune cookie. The oldest gets to read his first. 가장 오래된 것을 그가 처음으로 읽기 위한 거다. 가장 오래된 것을 가지면 그의 처음을 알 수 있다. Uncle Will said, cracking open his cookie. He read his fortune silently, then repeated out loudly. Mine already came true. 건 벌써 진짜가 됐다고. It said that I will meet nice people today, and I have. Me next, Joshi said. He broke open his cookie and pulled out the thin paper. He read out loud, strange food will please you. 이상한 음식은 너를 위한 거란다. Joshi made the face. I'm already ate seaweed. They said, I can't wait to see what's next. My turn. Rose said he ate her cookie and looked at the fortune inside. Oh boy, they say, I will find the treasure in unexpected place. 예상하지 못한 곳에서 보물을 발견한대. Your turn if you, thinks Uncle said. Then it's too bad for all of us. We have a busy day tomorrow. Dink cracked open his cookie and read his fortune to himself. I don't get it. 난 그거 안 가질래. He said. Alright, Dink. Joshi said. Dink read. Your eyes will play trick on you. 네 눈이 너를 속일 거야. His uncle smiled. Right now, your eyes look pretty sleepy, Matthew, of the slumberland. slumberland. 참, 꿈의 나라로 가거라? 뭐 이런 건가 봐. slumberland. After breakfast, the next morning, Uncle Warren and the kids walked back to the museum. It was still raining, so they huddled under two umbrellas. 둘둘씩 그거 umbrella 쓰고 하나 봐. They left the dripping umbrella on the small landing at the top of the stairs. Another wet umbrella already stood in the umbrella stand. Uncle Will opened the door and they walked into the office. A man greeted them just inside the door. Ah, James, you are here. Thanks, Uncle said. Kids, this is James James Pride. My assistant, James, this is my nephew, Danny Duncan, and his friend Joshi and Rose. James Price smiled at the kids. Has Warren taken you sightsee? 구경시켜주셨니? He asked. Not yet. 아직은요. Uncle Warren said. But I've promised them a bus ride through the through Central Park when the rain stopped. 센트럴파크에 비 그치면 가기로 했단다. 제임스 tapped the wooden crate. I will read this to you. 이걸 너한테 주고 말이야, 웨런. It said, My daughter loved the Jew. Now I'm behind on paperwork. 소리를 해야 돼. He walked into his office and closed the door. Just then, 거기서 둘이 뭐 하니? Just then, there was a knock on the outer office door. Uncle Warren opened it to a man in a wet raincoat. 이놈들. 이렇게 한 마리가 또 엑스체인지 자리 교체하는 거야? 이들 자리 바꾸는 거야? 이렇게 여기 앉았다가 이렇게 자리 바꾸는 거야? 그래서 뭐 할 건데? 컵스. 오케이. 어디까지 읽었니? 랭코트를 입은 사람들이 왔어. I'm Dr. Jeremy Pitt. The man said, I believe Dr. Duncan is expecting me. Indeed, I am, Dr. Pitt. Dink's uncle said. He shook the man's hand. Come in and dry off. 좀 말려 하는 거, dry off 하는 거. Care for some tea? No, thank you. I had breakfast at my hotel. 호텔에서 밥 먹었어, Mr. Pitt said. He glanced around the office, then walked to a large crate. I see the treasure have arrived. Yes, the box came yesterday, Dink's uncle said. Hang up your wet things and we will get the work. 축한 거나 좀 어떻게 해라. 그런 거지. Once more, Uncle Warren pried off the crate lid. He lifted each pieces from the crate and handed it to Dr. Pitt, who carefully removed the wrappings using a special magnifying glass. magnifying glass인지 알아. 이거 돋보기야. Using a special magnifying glass. 돋보기를 이렇게 하는 거지. He examined each item. Then checked it off a list. Kids have it by rewrapping the treasure. There were several more gold cups, a few curved and more, some pottery and colorful masks made of jade, and petals. Mm, this all looks in fine condition. Dr. Peter said. He glanced at his wrist. But where is the Jaguar, Mr. Duncan? Thinks Uncle reached down into a crate. Donny, can you give me a hand? Asked. Then carried the ball and together they ripped the wrong heavy package out of the crate. Place it here, please, Dr. Pitts said. It stood near the right side and Uncle Warren's desk. What's the fish tank, Donny? 음, 피쉬 탱크라고 하는구나. 엄청 큰 거는 피쉬 탱크라고 해서 어항 엄청 큰 거 피쉬 탱크라고. 어항 구경하고 있어. 뭐 이런 거지. Think Uncle said as they set the heavy package down on the desk. They all gathered around as Dr. Pitts stripped away the brown paper. Just read a gasp as the plastic bubble wrap. As remember, the Jaguar was solid cold. It was lying down, staring out of Robbie's eyes. Between its front paw was an emerald the size of a golf ball. The green jewel raised on the of his right. Isn't it spectacular? Isn't it spectacular? Kids, Uncle Warren asked what workmanship? What workmanship? 협동 뭔가 workmanship. Dr. Pitt whipped his hands on a handkerchief. Then he stroked the golden cat, petting its curve and muscle. What's this? He said suddenly, behind him over the jewel. Something wrong? Thinks Uncle said. Dr. Pitt peered through this magnifying glass at the jewel. A minute later, he raised his head and looked at Pink's uncle. Sir, this stone is a fake. 가짜래. 에메랄드가. What do you mean? Pink's uncle asked. I don't see how it could be fake. 난 진짜 가짜를 어떻게 구분할 줄 모른다고. Dr. Pitt rested a finger on the jewel. This is not the original emerald. Not the original emerald. He explained it. In fact, it is not an emerald at all. 좀 이따 emerald가 아니 뭐야? 그럼 크리스탈이야. But how could that be? 어떻게 그럴 수 있지? Dink's uncle cried. Look, I will show you. Dr. Pitts said he took a small flashlight from his pocket. You please put the shade and turn off the light. Think was close to the window, so he pulled the shade down and clicked off the light over the fish tank. Josh hurried over the switch on the wall. When the room was dark, Dr. Pitts turned on his flashlight and shone the beam on the jewel. Suddenly, the flashlight went out. Dink heard something hit the desktop, then rolled off and make a soft thud on the carpet. Sorry, Dr. Pitt muttered. I seem to have dropped my flashlight. Can someone please? I will get it, Jackie said in the dark. He knelt down and fumbled around under the desk. Found it, he said a month later. He stood the switch it on and aimed the right at the desk. Thank you, young man, Mr. Pitt said. He took the flashlight and pointed it at the drawer was full. You see, if this were a real emerald, the right would penetrate. Penetrate. What is penetrate? Mhm. Uh, he explained it. The right beam would go the heart of the jewel. He tapped a finger against the jewel. But this is just glass. 그냥 유리야. Notice how the light bounced off the surface. 표면에서 바로 이렇게 반사가 되는구나. The light does not enter the stone. 진짜는 이렇게 불빛을 하면은 이렇게 간에 초점으로 쫙 들어가가지고 보이고, 이거는 유리라서 바운스 되는구나. He shone the light on his warm face. Of course, that is just my opinion. 물론 그건 내 의견이지만 you are welcome to get another, Mr. Duncan. I certainly will. 다시 가져와야겠어. 뭐 다른 거 가져와야겠어. 당연히 그래야지. Thanks, Uncle said. He walked up to the wall and switched on the right. Think blanket at the sudden brightness. His uncle looked very upset. But I simply can't understand how the real emerald could have been switched to put the fake one. Thanks, Uncle continued. Are you absolutely sure? 확실해? Dr. Pitt nodded. Unfortunately, yes, I'm sure. Then the swap must have taken place before the crate arrived. Uncle Warren declared, perhaps it happened in South America when the Jaguar was rapid. Dr. Pitt shook his head. I'm sorry, but I was there for the packing. I'm assure you, when the Jaguar was put into this crate, the emerald was real. Dick's uncle stared at the Jaguar. I just don't see how it was possible, he repeated. Dr. Pitt shrugged. Of course, I will have to report this to the police, he said. If you want the second point opinion, if you want that second opinion, Dink's uncle hurried across the room and opened the door and to James Wright's office. James, please call Imperial Jewelry on Broadway. Ask would Regina would to come immediately. Tell her it's urgent. 보석상에 전화해서 레지나 좀 불러달라는구나. While they wait, Dr. Pitt examined the rocket on the office door, then wrote something on a small pad. Uncle Warren slumped in his chair and stared at the statue. The kids sat on the rug and waited. Dick wanted to say something to his uncle, but he looked upset. Long minute passed, then a knock sounded at the door. Uncle Warren jumped up. He read in a tall woman wearing a black raincoat. Warren, I came as fast as I could, she said. The streets are a mess. They shook hands. The things uncle explained about the Jaguar's jewel. Dr. Pitt climbed it a peak. May I use using a jeweler's magnifying glass. Miss Wu examined the stone for a few minutes. Then she removed a small bottle from her pocket and squeezed a drop of liquid onto the jewel. When the liquid dried, she whipped the stone with a cloth. She shook her head. He's right. He said this is a glass replic, 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 replica, glass replica. Uncle Warren fell back into his chair. I'm simply dumbfounded. Where did his where did the switch take place? How? Who could possibly? Pardon me. Dr. Pitt said the lock on the door does not appeared to have been forced. Who beside you has a key to this office? Mr. James Wright, my assistant, for one, thinks Uncle said. And my friend Jim Paul, he owns the restaurants next door to the museum. He let the delivery man into my office yesterday. So This Jim Paul has a key? Dr. Pitts asked. Uncle Warren shook his head. Not to keep. I lent him my key since the crate was due while James and I were away from the museum. So two people beside yourself who had access to the Jaguar. Is that right? Dr. Pitt asked. Your assistant and your friend? That is correct, but I assure you, neither of them has touched that statue. The idea is absurd. Excuse me, Uncle Warren, Dink said. Everyone turned to look at Dink. Wouldn't there be fingerprint? I mean, if someone did take the real jewel, they believe the print on the fake one, right? No one spoke for a minute. Then Dr. Pitt smiled at Pink. That's an excellent idea, he said, and I think we should ask the police to look for fingerprint. They will, of course, find mine. But unless I miss my guess, no other. Why do you say that? Ruth Rose asked. Because, young lady, Dr. Pitt said, this chip was very clever, and clever thief will glove. Uncle Vera nodded at the phone. Please call the police. Please call the police. 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 Mm. He told that he told that Pete they will prove that Jim Paul and James are innocent. 무죄란 말이야. Dr. Pete looked at Thanks, uncle. Excuse me, sir, but there is another suspect. And who's that be? Uncle Warren asked yourself. Dr. Pete said quietly. 헐. 챕터 5까지 읽었네. 이거 챕터 얼마짜리야? 10짜리네. 5까지 읽고. Chapter 5. I think here the thumping footstep on the stairs just before two police officers entered the office. They listened to the story, then invited Dink's uncle down to the police station to answer the more questions. Mr. Duncan, will you ask Mr. Price and Jim Paul to come with us? One of the officers asked. I will, Dink's uncle said, but believe me, this is a horrible mistake. The officer nodded, pointing to the statue. We will have to take this too. We will check it if for print or print at the station. What about us? Regina Wu asked. Dr. Pitt and I free to go? I have your address. The officer The officer said, we know where to find you. Of course, Dr. Peter said. He and Regina all left. Uncle Warren walked over to think, don't worry, nephew. Shouldn't take long. He said, stay with Yvonne, Yvonne until I get back. When he bent down to her cooking, he whispered, Donnie, remember your cookie. James fried the rocket, the office, and they all walked down the stair. The two officers carried the re-weaped Jaguar. Jim Paul hugged Bone, then joined Uncle Warren and James Fried Pride in one of the police cruiser. Think Josh Rose and Yvonne watched them drive away in the rain. Come inside, Yvonne said. I will make something warm to drink. The man will be back in a jiffy. Yes, she picks it the kid's big mug of hot chocolate. They sat at the window and watched the rain fall. Try not to worry, Yvonne said. When the men returned, then we solved the mystery. Yes, she left the keys and passed it through the through the through a blue curtain into the restaurant's kitchen. This is so weird, so weird. So she said, I think, Dick said, I know my uncle wouldn't hear some dumb joke, but what happened to it? Ruth Rose said, oh, someone stole the real one. The kids sipped their hot chocolate and looking through the rain streaked glass. Dink stood up. I wonder where the bathroom is, asked Gibbon. Rose said, I think she's in the kitchen. Joshi threw up the rustle of his drink and see if she has any more hot chocolate. He said, Dink walked toward the back of the restaurant. He passed through the blue curtain into the kitchen. A pile of chopped broccoli sat on the counter next to a bowl of raw peeled raw onions. He looked around, but Yvonne wasn't there. He saw another blue curtain, so he peeked through it, looking for the bathroom. Just then he heard a noise. Dink turned around and saw Yvonne slip through a narrow door. When the door closed behind her, it disappeared. Pink blinked his eyes. The door was gone. Her. There was no frame, no knob, and no hints. He shook his head as he singing things. Think found the bathroom, used it, then hurried back to Joshi and Ross Road. Guys, listen to this. Dick told them about Ebony and the vanishing door. After she shut the door, it disappeared. Honest. Disappearing door? Joshi scoffed. Maybe it's her private bathroom or something. Miss Rose said. Suddenly Dinky remembered what his uncle had said to him. When my uncle heard my upstairs, he whispered, "Remember your cookie," in my ear. Joshi grinned. Maybe he was hungry, or maybe he was telling you to remember the fortune in your cookie. Bruce Rose said. 이 레스토랑 집 사람들 훔친 것 같아. Save it. Dink said he reached into his jacket pocket. What? Dink pulled out his uncle's flask, hearing. Where'd this come from? That looks like the key to your uncle's office. Joshi said, "You're right." Dink said, "He must have dropped it into my pocket when he heard me." Dink reached back into his pocket and pulled out the slip of paper from his fortune cookie. "Your eyes will play trick on you," it read. "Your fortune is already coming true." No, no, no. 한번 다 읽어봐. 한 페이지 남았어. 음, Rose said, "I wonder if mine will. I'm supposed to find a treasure." "Look," said Josh suddenly. He pointed out the window. "There's that jewelry lady." Regina Wu hurried past the restaurant room. The kids watched her slip inside the green door that led up to Uncle Warren's office. "Why is she going back up there?" Dink asked. Just then, Yvonne came through the blue curtain. She was carrying the pitcher and a plate of cookie. "More hot chocolate?" she asked, "and some of my special cranberry cookies." While Joshi and Rose reached for the cookie, Dink stared out the window at the green door. Suddenly the door opened and Regina Wu stepped back outside. She closed the door behind her, then hurried away from the building. Dink watched her dash up the street, raising her umbrella. He stared after Regina. "Oh, what's going on?" He wondered why would she go up to the office when she know my uncle isn't there. Suddenly another thought struck him. Unless she went up to the office because he isn't there. 키도 삼촌도 없는데 문 열고 들어갔다 나왔다. 왜 지나 이상하네. Carol's cousin. 안녕. 나머지는 내일 또